Now, if you've heard of EA's big fail of 2010, you'll probably know of a title called NBA Elite. Now, this was a new direction for their NBA Live series, and was supposed to give basketball games exactly what they wanted. But after many glitches and flaws and bugs that kept popping up in the game, and after 2K11's success, they canned the game altogether, and I think they lost a bit of money over it. But the phoenix to rise from those ashes was a little remake, and it was also a bundle with the game, and it's our next review, NBA Jam. The beloved classic from the 90s is back, and with all its 2-on-2 ridiculousness, first released on the Wii and then on the PS3 and Xbox, fans of the old will feel right at home with this EA remake, as it takes what was great about the original and adds some more features. But does this simple and classic style gameplay stand up to the many complex sports sims we have now? Well, we slam into it. This title is one of the best recent remakes, as it doesn't change its simple, fun gameplay formula. Each game is a 2-on-2 basketball match where you choose the best two from any team in the NBA. The play is fast as you continuously run from end to end, slamming in those way over the top dunks. There's no outs, no fouls, no cross-court violations, just simple offense and defensive play. And it's all the better for it. You don't have to even like basketball to get into this game and enjoy it. The games are fast, controls are simple, and bring in a friend for a multiplayer and the fun becomes all the more competitive and brag-worthy. However, given its severe likeness to the original, this game is not incredibly deep. Everything is picked up rather fast, and whilst there are a ton of unlockables and features, each game of basketball doesn't really vary too much, and it's a wonder why this game had a disc release, as it would have been much better as a DLC. So, as fun as it is, you'll feel like you're overpaying for this game's small package. It may be a bit of a letdown to see that all the original graphics have been kept here, but I think it attributes to this game's charm. All the players have 2D likenesses, you'll see managers and players on the sideline, all with a layer of humour. The dunks look great and are hardly repetitive, the frame rate is smooth and it looks fantastic in HD. Also, the little touches like backboard smashing and fire on a hot play and smackdowns all deserve a nod. Tim Kitzrow, the original voice of NBA Jam, returns with all of his classic catchphrases, and he pretty much makes this game. It never seems annoying and continuously reminds you not to take this game seriously. Crowds and basketball arenas are done nicely, and throw in some funky themes that surround this game even when you're playing. All in all, this game is simply enjoyable.
On the fadeaway for two, and the Leprechaun was sitting on the rim for that one.
Make no mistake, this game's formula still works today. There's a simple pleasure in denying shots, dribbling past players, and dunking the hell out of the ball that never gets old. There's a range of game modes. The classic campaign takes your team through a battle of all NBA teams, with some boss battles thrown in as well. There's also remix modes, which include a power-up based game, a domination shooting ring where you have to shoot from different parts of the court, and also a mode where you try to smash your own ring. All these modes are fun and offer some variation, but you'll probably just revert back to the normal game, as it's still where all the real enjoyment's at. You choose your player, 1 out of 2, and they all have their own skills and strengths. But as you control just the one player, you'll definitely feel the need to hog it, especially if you're playing solo, as the AI is a little basic and doesn't offer that much for the hardcore basketball fans. Score 3 goals in a row and your player will be on fire, making him even more unstoppable, and it is rewarding as ever, especially if you're playing against a friend. As this game alone is rather simple and isn't layered with choices and options, you're probably going to have the most fun online, or at least with some friends over, as there's 2-player co-op and up to 4-player modes online. It helps bring out all those "oh no he did it" and real competitive fun. NBA Jam is a fun title, and it's one of the better remakes to come out of 2010. It just still baffles me why they decided to give it a disc release. I mean, if you released this as straight DLC, it would be the best DLC out there, but the fact that it's a retail game, it just doesn't feel like it's got that sense of depth and fulfillment that you're going to get out of a game worth so much. So you're going to feel like you're overpaying. But still, it is fun, and if you've got friends around or at a party, this is a great way to, challenge mates and get into rivalry sessions. So I'm going to give it a 7.9 out of 10.01. Boom shakalaka!